What's going on, everyone? It's Dungeon here, and I'm coming back with another Elden Ring Beast Mode video. And today I'm going to be going to the Academy Crystal Cave for episode 11.05 as part of my full walkthrough. Now, as far as loot goes, the cave offers a Stonesword Key, the Terra Magica spell, the Crystal Staff, consumables, and crafting materials, and after defeating the Crystalian bosses, you'll be rewarded with the Crystal Release spell. So, with that being said, let me show you how to get there on the map, and if you already know, you can use the chapters down below to skip ahead. Alright, so from the foot of the four belfries, we basically just want to go to the east. You could also go from the Crystalline Woods, and I'll show you where that is, because I don't think I showed you where this site of grace is. But from here, you can go straight to the east, and you'll get right to the Academy Crystal Cave. So basically what you want to do is get on your steed. Be careful, because to the north right there are those sniper crustaceans, little lobster or big lobsters, and also to the south, just south of that humongous jutting rock, is a massive dragon. We'll be fighting that dragon in a little bit, but just not yet. If you go past this rock right here, you'll see here is the site of grace that I was just talking about. So if you're at that one, then you basically just come around this rock, and you're pretty much right here. Alright, now the only thing is that you're gonna need two of the Stonesword keys, because you've got two empty mouth or heads right here. Sometimes you'll see there'll be one already loaded, in which case you only need one. But this one's totally empty, so you're obviously going to need two. Make sure you turn on your lantern and make your way down to the site of grace. Alright, now from here we're going to continue, but first I'm going to show you I actually have a completely different character. It is April 1st, so we are going to be playing with a totally different character today. And I'm going to show you some of this character's statistics. So basically, I'm going to be using a Wing Scythe, Godslayer Seal, Great Turtle Shield, Short Bow, and you know, I guess Claw Talisman. I don't know, maybe I should change this up. It honestly probably doesn't matter a whole lot. Yeah, I'll just leave it. It does good for jump attacks, so maybe I'll just do some jump attacks. The main thing is that in here, before you start going, probably best to have a weapon that does poise damage. I did prepare a weapon. Not sure if I'm actually going to use it. Basically, it is the mace. I have it around here somewhere. Here it is. I got the mace plus 12, and I actually put golden vial on it. I did not make it holy, even though this character is a faith build. And for those who don't know, I do have a son, and my son was playing, and like a long time ago, he hasn't completed his playthrough, so I decided to use his character. And here it is. It's kind of cool, man. His level is a little bit lower than mine. I kind of did a few things that he, you know, needed to in order to kind of like level up a little bit, but he actually progressed a little further than I in some areas. So in this cave, basically what you want to do is go all the way down to the water level, and then you want to start to sneak, okay? Because there are some magicians down here, and what you want to do is just try to sneak up on them as best as possible, because they will do a lot of damage to you. All right, and see how they're coming around right now. You just want to stay sneaking. If you can, try to take them on one at a time, because otherwise, you know, it could be a little problematic. All right, here this guy's turning around. 3 of them. There we go. Sweet. That's cool. I've never really used this site before. He wanted to, because he wanted to make a faith build. This is like a long time ago. Oh, bro. Cool thing about the characters, it's got pretty good resistance, I think, to some of those type of attacks. So usually when you use a Stonesword Key, you'll get one Stonesword Key in the area beyond it. So we use 2, but we're only going to get 1 back. So it's kind of a little bit of a loss. So whenever you get the chance to buy them from merchants, make sure you take up on that offer. Alright, so from here on out, there's basically, I think, 2, maybe 3 different monsters, then we're at the boss. Alright, now here's the plan. Plan is, I want to sneak to the left. Oh, hold on. There is a secret area. There we go. Alright, now we're good. Now we sneak over here. There we go, sweet. Okay. Then, we want to backstab this guy. Alright. Come around here. Grab the, I think it's a staff right here. And this staff is actually pretty darn good. Come around this way. Kill this guy. Alright. And... Whoa, bro! Wall hack! Alright, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me, coming at me. Alright, cool, man. So, like I was saying, dude cheating on me. Got some wall hacks business going on. Yeah, I got that faith build going on. This is like, he wants to make a pure faith build on here. And what's cool is that, obviously a rune arc. What's cool is that his choice of shield is a turtle shield. Now the turtle shield used to be 100% physical resistance. Now it's less than that, which is fine. The main thing that you want to use it for is stamina regen. It'll boost your stamina regen. So with a weapon like this, it's pretty good pairing because you can just set it on your back, two-hand the halberd, and then you'll get that stamina regen boost, which is pretty darn cool. Alright, now at this point what I'm gonna do is tell you a little bit about the boss. The boss does 90% reduction for all damage it takes until you stagger it. Alright? And the other thing is, basically, if you do, unless you're doing strike damage, that is. And it is also good to pretty much do strike damage. And the reason is because strike damage typically has pretty high poise damage. And the more poise damage you do, the quicker it'll be before you actually poise break them and break their stance, until then you will be doing regular damage. It does take a little bit more damage from once you have poise broken it. Once you've broken the stance, it'll take a little more damage from standard, and then it's basically going to do a reduction of about 40% of all your other types of damage. So, I mean, realistically, we can do the math here. This weapon does basically 180 in physical, and it does, I'm trying to do the math here, 250, a little more than 250 in holy damage. So 40% of that is basically, it's going to reduce 40% of that. So, you know, you're not even doing half, so 125. Now, if I switched to the mace, I probably would be doing... Actually, I'd probably be doing more damage with the halberd. I'm not sure if I'd be able to swing faster, though, you know what I'm saying? Might be able to swing faster, but the cool thing is that I'd be doing, like, pretty solid damage. I think I'm gonna keep this, alright? I'm gonna keep this because I like the way it looks. And what I'm going to do is, put on a little buff. Make sure I have enough FP. I do. plenty FP, and I'm gonna be summoning a special duo of helpers with over here. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't know. I might use a spell. I'm not sure. The main thing is try to focus. Try to focus on this guy right here. This guy's super aggressive. There it is. Alright, now, cool thing about these guys that I've chosen here is that they'll regenerate. And that's pretty much it. So, pretty cool. Could have used my my special move, I suppose. I don't know. Could have been pretty cool if I used it. I don't know. Whatever. So what I got there is the Crystal Release. I think that's the name of the spell. Supposedly it got a buff. I'm not pretty sure, but I've never really used that spell. And earlier I got the staff, the Crystal Staff. And as a note, I think a lot of people don't know this about the staff. It actually does very, very comparable scaling to the Carrion Regal Scepter. Most people think the Carrion Regal Scepter is like the epitome of your standard catalysts for sorceries, and actually the Crystal Staff will do, I think it's like 1% of a difference in damage, and you can use it at a lower intelligence. So you know, make your choice, whatever you want to do. If you're using those crystal spells, I think there's 3 crystal spells, like Crystal Release, Crystal Torrent, and maybe one other or something like that. If you're using those spells, then definitely want to use the Crystal Staff, because it gives a 10% bonus. Now, the spell that we just got was Terra Magica. That thing's cool because when you cast it, below you, you'll see an insignia, and while you're standing, pretty much while anyone's standing on it, your magic damage will be increased by 35% for PvE. I think it's like 20% for PvP. And what's cool, you can kind of gimmick it. You can go right up next to a fog wall, cast it, and then go into the fog wall. So the spell lasts for 30 seconds, but you can cast it before you go into the fog wall, and then it'll actually, a little bit of it will be on the other side of the fog wall already. So you can kind of get a little bit of a extra little bonus there. So hope you like this character. Hope you like what you saw today. And that's pretty much all I got for here. Alright, you guys, that concludes this episode of Elden Ring Beast Mode walkthrough, where we journeyed into the Academy Crystal Cave. So if you had fun, if you learned something, if you enjoyed watching this, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon so you don't miss another video, and as always, thanks, stay cool, and bye everyone.